Hi there, students. Trial and error. Okay, an uncountable noun, very often as a modifier. Trial and error is a way of solving a problem, solving something when you don't know how to do it. And you try different methods and you see the mistakes or the problems you had with each of those methods, and you improve based on those mistakes, and you try new things. So a trial and error method is a very good way sometimes of solving a problem. I read a comment I liked the other day about bringing up children, and it said that bringing up children is very much a case of trial and error. You try things and you see what happens, and then you learn from your mistakes and you improve the next time round. I personally think they ought to give kids parenting classes. I think they should be given to everybody, and at least give you some basic ideas in it. But it's a process of trial and error. You try something, you make some mistakes, and then you learn from your mistakes. It's a way of trying different things. I think trial and error is a very good way of learning a language. I always try to get students to try new things. Make a mistake. Making mistakes in English is a really good thing. It's really positive because you learn from those mistakes. You learn how not to do something and how to do it. I view mistakes as learning opportunities, and this effectively is trial and error. You try something, it's wrong, and this is a learning opportunity to mean that your next attempt is better, is more accurate. So it's a way of finding a correct or satisfactory solution by trying out all sorts of theories, until there are no mistakes left, or the mistakes are reduced so much that they are not relevant. I think cooking is a question of trial and error. It's all very well to have a recipe and it gives you the exact amounts, and I'm not very keen when people say, I want the exact recipe, I want the exact weights. No. Trial and error, you know what goes into it, and you try different amounts, different combinations, and when you find one that you really like, then use that one. But that's trial and error. You try different things, you experiment, you investigate, to find what is faulty and what what achieves the desired result, what gives you a good solution. And this is the idea of trial and error, determining a good way of doing something, maybe the correct way, by making multiple attempts and learning from your failures. A trial and error process with a hyphen as a modifier. After lots of trial and error, I found a solution that did what I was looking for. You're trying several different methods until you find one that is satisfactory. I think life is a question of trial and error. We try different ways until we succeed, but even when we succeed, I think we are still in the process of trial and error, because we can then learn ways to improve. The solution that you found may be good, but if you keep varying little things, you may find a better way of doing it. So I think very often students learn by trial and error. As human beings, we should learn from the mistakes we make in life. We try things, we do different things, and then we know what not to do again, and what maybe could be quite a good way forward. Okay, so trial and error, finding a solution by just trying as many solutions as possible, and then improving the next attempt. So trial and error. Formality. I'm going to give it a 5 in formality. I think use absolutely anywhere is a neutral phrase. And the origin, well, you try is a trial, and error is where you make them, finding the mistakes from that trial. So enough. If you enjoyed the video, give it a rating, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Bye for now. Trial and error.